Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like to welcome everybody to Talk That Talk 254. Yo, I'm your host tonight, Jesus Hawthorne. How y'all doing? All right, y'all. So tonight's subject is the hood athlete dream team. Let me explain to you what I mean. In regarding of the question I posed to y'all. I need y'all to jump into the comments and let me know what y'all think. Share y'all thoughts. As a matter of fact, after I record this, man, I'm gonna have a guest that's gonna come on, a very qualified individual who can speak on this from his expertise. And it's a D1 active college coach. And when I drop that video, y'all want to pay attention, man. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, whether you see it's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Those are three major platforms I'm using. Hey, man, share your thoughts and also share the videos, man. Need to get the subscriptions up. Trying to get like 1,000 people by the end of this month, man. And all the way I can get that done with outstanding people like yourselves, man. And a lot of people that I'm associated with, a lot of people I know, man, we talk about sports all the time, man. Barbershop talk. Whether man or woman, hey man, jump on this thing, man. Share your thoughts. But tonight's question, man, it's the hood athlete dream big. So I've been noticing from a distance, my son, he's 25. His time came and went, but I'm also active youth coach, and just observing the landscape of kids who played youth sports, went on to high school, they're moving to college. It looked like the demographic of the type of athlete that they're looking for has changed. Now, I'm old school. I'm 47, about to be 48 years old. I ain't shy about saying my age. I look good for my age. That's what it is. But here's the thing. Back in the day, most college recruits, they was going up to schools, and normally the best athlete be somebody, from the hood or wherever the case may be. And those are the kids that you was going for. Deion Sanders will say it all the time, man, you're looking for dogs. Everybody looking for dogs. People who got that mentality, people who got that athletic ability that's normally above everybody else's. They gifted. They run faster, they jump higher, they're stronger. All those attributes normally are found in the hood. But the landscape of the situation has changed. And what I mean by that is now you're dealing with this new age parent. This new age parent is a parent that from the time that kid is like 5 or 6 years old, they're taking them to specialized training. You're dealing with somebody that's using science, breaking down the proper technique, the right foods. So now you're no longer having to be naturally the biggest, strongest, the fastest, or things of that. Because guess what? We got coaches that's going to teach you how to become that. They're going to teach you how to become that. And not only are they going to teach you, you're going to be building up this work ethic that's normally is pushed by your parents. It's telling you, hey, get out there and get it done. Hey, we got hurt. Hey, we got weightlifting training. We got track coach. We got your dietitian. So over a period of time, these kids are developed with these attributes. Now, of course, there is the diamond in the rough. There's a diamond in the rough from somebody who just got it genetically. They just born with it. But in today's time, there's less of the athletes that's hitting the big stage that's born with it versus from those that has been nurtured and built for it. If you understand what I'm saying. You got those that was born with it and those that are built for it. And it appears that a lot of the coaches are moving towards the kids that's built for it. And the main reason is this. Because let's say first thing first, the thing that they're looking for, a college coach, when they come to the campus, what they're looking for, the only reason why I'm here is because I heard of your athletic ability. Now, from your athletic ability, then we're going to scale down to the academics. Traditionally, good kids, academics is not, it's not on their first thing on their mind. They're not. They got too much stuff going on at home. They got too much stuff going on in their personal life. Alone, there's a lot of things that's disrupting their mind. There's a lot of bad influences, a lot of distractions. Most hoods, they worry about what they got to eat tonight, man. They got to, they got to check down on their little brother, their little sister. It's a whole lot of things that's distracting them, other than being focused on the academics and athletics. As a matter of fact, normally the sport is like they little space of serenity. That's why they excel so well in that particular sport, because that's their escape. That's why it's their first love. Whatever problems they're dealing with, they can take care of it on the track. They can take care of it on the field. They can take care of it on the basketball court, or whatever, or the baseball diamond, whatever sport that it is. What I'm saying? Normally that's they space. But college coaches, that's no longer enough, man. You got to be locked in, because now sports is a business. It's big business. This coach, he got to get the right athlete that's going to be on the field or the court or on the diamond to execute, because he only got about 2 years to turn the program around in the right direction. Either turn the program around or excel the program to the heights of expectations. So you only got like 2 years. You ain't got a whole lot of time. So he can't gamble and then hope and pray that the athlete will do what they supposed to do in regarding to coming to their camp, because it's too much at stake. His family livelihood is on the line. So then you got a situation with character. Now, dealing with kids, most of them come from the hood, them are living or put in positions where they have to mature faster than they want to or than they should. A lot of times they end up making, got kids making adult type decisions. And a lot of times they don't be the best decisions because they're not informed enough. But because of the situation and circumstance, and they're allowed to make a decision, a lot of times they end up having bad character. Not all of them. Not everybody from the hood got bad character, but it's a known trait, because you're a product of your environment. If everybody around you making bad decisions, it's a strong possibility you can make one. But it ain't everybody. But understand that your character is one of the main things that college coaches look for, because one, you got to be understanding that you are supported in a circumstance. You got a higher authority. You got to understand you subordinate under that authority, and you got to do what's required. A lot of times that'll butt heads with somebody coming from the hood because they ain't have to answer to nobody. Nor are they trained to, right? So one of the as I did my research on the circumstance, a couple of coaches, man, they spoke out, and one of the reasons why they say they stand away from the hood, that because they will be observant on how the family support. Not to say, so what, I'm gonna say this. These are the attributes that they looking for. So whether you in the hood or not, this is what they looking for. They say they're looking at see how is the family gonna be so supportive of the child. So once the child come on campus, because 9 times out of 10, the kids will be happy leaving home, and finances and things of that nature. They could become a distraction. How is the family going to help support that situation? All right. Other thing, sideline behavior. As a youth coach, I've seen a lot of parents on a youth level. We talking about from 4 to 13. And that's like from learning to pick up a football and run to those that's middle school, not to transition into high school. I don't see parents act a complete dumb. And understand this, parents, you have to mind your business. And what I mean by mind your business, I mean talking about being, because your child is your business. But I'm talking about you want to exude the character that will be the most beneficial to your child. Acting like you're ready to kill somebody over a youth football game or going or acting hysterical on the sideline, you alone, regardless of how great the child is. The child probably don't even have none of those characteristics, don't have none of those attributes, but you will run away of college recruit. You're gonna run away of college recruit. 'Cause, then they want to know how is the parents conducting themselves, the parent and the child, how do they conduct themselves at games and at practice, right? Then another thing they're looking at is they don't want a parent that's overly involved. They call them a helicopter parent. Something like that. They literally just hovering and too involved in everything when it comes to the athletics and the program and potentially causing problems. The next thing that they talked about, family values. Do your values even line up? The coach, the university and the coach will list their values. And the coach in the athletic department, their values got to line up. So when it ropes down, line down to the child, everything got to be the same. So are y'all even lined up? And the last thing, commitment. They want to look at, hey man, is the parent, is the child, are y'all committed to the university and committed to success? And unfortunately, there has been situations and circumstances, man, people in the hood, it's hard for us to keep commitments, man. It's hard for us to keep commitments. We living for the right here and now. We focus on the here and now. A lot of times, it's kind of hard for us to focus on the tomorrow and possibilities. Like we ain't got time for possibilities. We for the here and now. We got to lock this thing in. And because of those things, everything I just discussed, that's why coaches are going to the more prominent areas of the city. Because now those parents can literally pay and build their child to be a more safe investment. Because believe it or not, when a child get a scholarship, that is an investment. Somebody is like, hey, I believe this kid can do this for us, and in return, we're going to do this for that kid. So it's a business. It always have been business, but it just in today's, with the NIL and everything, now kids are actually financially benefit from it more so, even more so. So, but with that being said, the coaches have to establish a relationship, forge an even more stronger relationship for those reasons. And when you're dealing with a relationship, everybody got to get along. Everybody got to understand the expectations, and everybody got to do their part to meet those expectations. And because you only got 2 years, a coach only got 2 years to do what's going to be required with the university to meet the university expectations. You can't gamble. You got to be locked in. And sound unfortunate, man, but nobody to go gamble on the hood no more. Very few. You in between. You got to prove more than you ever done before that you deserve this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? But once you get on that stage, once you get the paperwork, you get able to get to the university, and if your child do what's going to be required, there'll be a whole lot of benefits on the back end. But to get your foot in the door, it's taking way more work than normal. And everything got to line up. Everything that I just discussed in the video, it has to line up. If it don't line up, like they say in the military, you got to check the box. I'm 20 year retired vet, so can't speak on the athletic side, but just from the people I got access to, and I had a discussion, and I'm about to bring some of these people on. to my D1 level. This is some game. But y'all check it out, man. It's my notes. Had a conversation with somebody, wrote down my notes, sharing the information. I'm about to bring them on. But yeah, I would like for y'all to jump into the comments. For those that got an opinion, for those that actually got additional facts to caveat off of what I just said, man. You know, it's the hood dream dead. You know what I'm saying? The hood athlete, that hood athlete dream is dead. Well, guess what, man? That's my time. Well, it's your boy Jesus Hawthorne. And this that Talk That Talk 254. Hey man, do me a favor, man. Jump on here. Talk that talk, man. Let me know. Give me like, share, subscribe. Understand, man, we're on the goal. We need like 1,000 followers. That way I can go live and I can bring you on to the show. But they ain't gonna let me do that unless I have 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers. So like, share, comment, man. We gotta keep this algorithm flowing, brother. And I know we gonna get it done because I got access to great people like yourself, man. So to the next video. Y'all great. Peace.